welcome to another episode of Triple Threat. I am your host, Big D. To my right, the California Kid.
Hey.
To my left, Lazy Fury.
What's up?
And on the phone, the one, the only, and a lot better to be Robin than Justin Bieber, the Pipe.
Man, I could have totally killed this Robin.
Oh, okay.
Would you be better than Damian Robin?
Oh, hell no.
Alright, guys. Well, I said last week that we were going to get Blazing Fury a chance to tell us about her time at Dragon Con. So, you want to take the floor?
Sure.
The Dragon Con saga.
Yeah, the Dragon Con saga. It was awesome. I enjoyed myself thoroughly. I got to meet some great stars, and got to hang out with a lot of authors. For the first time this year, I met Laurel K. Hamilton. If you don't know, she's the author of the Nita Blake series. Yeah. I also got to meet Faith Hunter. She's the author of the Jane Yellow Rock series. It's the Shapeshifter series. I read a lot of urban fantasy. So I got to meet a lot of the urban fantasy writers. Even the fantasy writers like Mercedes Lackey and Larry Dixon. They're very nice. My biggest geek out was actually meeting Jason David Frank. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Jason David Frank, the original Power Ranger, original Green Power Ranger.
The Green Ranger?
Yes, I did.
Whoa!
Yes, he is a very, very nice man. He respects his fans. He loves his fans. He tries to do everything he can to reach out to his fans. So this Dragon Con was really great. I got to see some cool costumes. There was like one group of guys dressed up as Blaine and Dutch from the Predator movie. That was awesome. I was like, oh my god.
Was that your photos I saw? They had one guy that dressed up as Daniel Bryan.
Yes.
And I forgot what else there was.
I had several people that I met that dressed for Dragon Con, and it was really, really awesome. There was Velma and Shaggy. That was pretty cool. A guy who looks like a splitting image of Sirius Snape from the Harry Potter series. Got to meet a female Boba Fett.
Oh yeah, that one was nice.
That one was really, really good. She spent about a month on that costume when I was talking with her, and then from my hotel room, like walking down the hallway, I saw this guy dressed up as Daniel Bryan, and I was like, "Oh my god, I need to take a picture of you." And he did the pose of no and the pose of yes, and I was like, "That is awesome." And there was like really, really good costumes this year. I didn't get to see any Iron Man like I did last year. I did see a lot of Star Trek because they were trying to break the Star Trek world record, the Guinness World Record, like the most people dressed in Star Trek uniform or outfits.
Did they make it?
No, they were like 200-300 short.
Oh.
Yeah, man, you could have won.
Yeah, like if they had extra more people, they would have broke the record. Oh, got to meet George Takei.
Ooh.
That was awesome.
Hello.
Oh my.
He's very funny, and it was just awesome.
That is cool.
And I get to go again next year, so hopefully I get to bring these two knuckleheads with me and possibly Pike, if Pike wants to come.
Or you can just bring your phone and we can just do it like we're doing now.
Why are you being lazy?
I'll be on the phone going, what's happening?
Don't be lazy. Come with us. But hopefully I get to bring these two knuckleheads with me, and if not Pike.
I'm definitely planning ahead. And now I'm at the stage of wondering what should I dress as.
Well, I'm trying to get my brother to dress up as Lando Calrissian, Billy D. Williams' character from Star Wars.
Yeah.
Because he actually looks like Lando Calrissian.
Lando.
He actually looks like a young version of Billy D. Williams.
Mr. Calrissian.
Hello. Yeah.
I didn't get to meet Billy D. Williams this year.
Indeed.
Every time
it is so.
Colt 45, baby. Colt 45.
There was a time where that was the coolest man on the planet.
Yeah.
What you talking about? He still is.
Yeah, you're right. He still is. Just hearing him, I just like to hear the man talk about anything. Just like, it's like I still got it with the Colt 45.
Damn, I miss those commercials.
And some of the other Star Trek people were there, like Brent Spinner, who played
Data?
Data, yeah, he was there.
Cool.
Wow.
Michael Dorn, the guy who played Worf, was there.
Ooh.
Garrett Wong, who played Ensign Harry Kim in Voyager.
Yeah. Voyager, yeah.
He actually heads the Star Wars track for Dragon Con.
Wow.
Star Wars.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Dragon Con has different types of tracks you could go to, or different types of panels you could go to. There's a big, huge panel or track for not Star Wars, but Star Trek. So he heads that, and he was the one that was trying to bring everyone together to break that world record. There's like the science track, the writer's track. I didn't get to. I briefly met some people from the Lost Girl series that Sci-Fi has, but I didn't get to like.
I love it. Oh my god, I actually do love that series.
I didn't get to like approach them and say hello to them. I got to see them from afar. But yeah,
I gotta finish season 1.
Yeah.
So it's the two girls there was Bo and what's her name there?
I don't quite remember. Like I said, I only briefly saw people.
If you guys haven't seen, check it out. It was on Sci-Fi, then they moved it to Chiller.
Yeah. But I did get to see Merle. There was like so many people crowded around his table, I couldn't really meet him, so I could see oh, it's Merle, yay, from The Walking Dead, yay. And the guy who played Tyrese was there as well. But yeah,
I bet he was so chilled and cool.
And he was like, every time I walked past him, he was like laid back, but there was like a lot of people over there. As well with Lou Ferrigno, he's pretty cool to talk to. But yeah, there's like a lot of different tracks you can go to, like alternate history, American sci-fi classics, animation. They do have like several rooms set off where you can watch anime. They have a Brit track, basically anything dealing with British shows like Doctor Who, Torchwood.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you to see a few Doctor Who's there.
I did see a few Doctor Who's, different seasons. I did get to meet the guy who there's a YouTube show called The Forgotten Doctor. Basically, he's a black Doctor Who.
Oh, cool.
I got to meet that actor. He's really funny.
Wow.
Yeah, he's really funny. So it was a great experience. Oh, John Borman was there. He was hilarious.
I saw episode of Arrow, even though I wanted to try to wait to the DVD. But damn, dude is more better in Arrow than he was in Torchwood. Because he actually, I don't know if he does the stunts in Arrow, but the character,
the guy himself who played Arrow.
No, John Borman.
The guy that played Captain Jack.
Oh, the guy who played Captain Jack.
Yeah, he's on Arrow.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if he does his own stunts, but it seems like his character is more badass on that one.
Probably, but
hopefully, I hope they do another one. But I gotta say, last Miracle Day was good, but could have been a hell of a lot better. It wasn't as good as Children of Earth.
Yeah, but like I said, there's like many different tracks. There is a Star Wars track, also a Star Trek track. The Whedon universe, a long time ago, like, Josh Whedon, there used to be nothing but a Buffy track. Now it's Whedon universe.
Wow.
They have like Buffy, Angel, anything that Josh Whedon does, it will be under the Whedon universe. Oh yeah. So there's a lot for, the whole family, that if you have kids, they could come along, because they have a kaleidoscope track for little kids. Like fairies, princesses, and pirates. You can meet some voice actors from childhood and stuff like that.
Do they have a Funimation booth?
Yeah, they have they should have a Funimation booth. That's underneath the anime track. But yeah, it's great. Everyone should go. It's the Labor Day weekend. It's always on Labor Day weekend. Tried, I would say pre-reg.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we will be able to go, and we'll try to do
Got guys on the prize for that next year.
try
Definitely.
try to do
Yeah,
live.
my wife's cousin goes every year, and he's always has a great time. So I think hopefully next year, yeah.
Yeah, didn't you want to go too?
Daniel, you want to go?
Probably.
Oh,
No,
no.
I was asking probably like didn't your wife go too? Probably.
No, we were trying to one time, but it just didn't work out. I don't know if she'll want to go. She might think about it, but if she does, I'm sure she'll have a good time. I'll be like, if I go, I wouldn't want to leave.
Yeah.
But we'll try to set something up.
Yeah, there's also like parties at night too. So there's like different type of parties.
That's what I heard about the parties.
And usually like Voltaire, like one year Voltaire had an impromptu concert in a hallway. Yeah, he had an impromptu concert in the hallway. I was like, really?
God,
Voltaire,
the group Voltaire.
the guy Voltaire. He does a lot of
Yeah, Voltaire's music is
It's really it's hard to describe his music. I really enjoy his music because it's like a satire and a parody.
We played it at work. We played Voltaire at work. It's kind of like I think Higgins, Professor Higgins, Mr. Hardcore. He had a favorite song from there that he thought would go well for like I think he was talking about the Joker or something. He really liked it.
Yeah, Voltaire did some of the music for the Billy and Mandy show.
Yeah. He does the real creepy stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh,
Like one was called something if you were evil or something like that.
Yeah, If You're Evil.
Yeah, if you're evil.
That's a good song.
Yeah,
I also like
Voltaire.
his Star Trek tribute.
The Star Trek tribute.
Because one of the songs is about Data and how he's like atomically correct.
Oh my God.
Oh, very, very, very cool.
all right. Now we're probably going to use a little ranting. For most of you guys have heard that Jim Ross was AKA fired or AKA retired. Apparently, word went on WWE.com saying that he was let go with future endeavors, and apparently that was news to JR.
Wow.
Apparently. So, yeah, JR got let go, and apparently it was because of the 2K incident with Ric Flair at the round table, I should say, where they had, I think it was Dolph Ziggler, Daniel Bryan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Mick Foley, and Ric Flair, and they were asking them questions, and Rick, being the nature boy, he hit the sauce and he went, off script. And apparently,
Basically,
2K said that it wasn't a problem, but that probably was just a lie. So I guess, they couldn't do nothing to Rick because he wasn't with the company at the time. But that deal that they were doing with Rick was pretty much up in smoke, pardon the pun. But I guess now JR had to take the fall for it. So, guys, let's talk about it.
so basically, because of Ric Flair and his indulgence in the sauce and loosening up his lips, GR had to take the fall for that.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
It's like more of that he couldn't be more controlling of the situation, I guess.
It wasn't really that bad. The only thing that I thought was kind of like overboard was when he talked about how he wanted to hook up with JR's wife, but she didn't want to hook up with him, and she wanted to hook up with JR, and he was offended by it.
I thought it was the fact that he kept bringing up his son Reed, his son had passed.
That and he brought up TNA for a bit.
Yeah.
But
like you said, like 2K was trying to play off like they were cool. They thought it was great, but you could tell this was not the plan.
Yeah, so
nothing is ever the plan.
And it's just like
I mean,
But to take it out on JR like that, that's just wrong.
I mean, let me say this. I mean, we all know from the few years that there's like tension between Vince and JR. I mean,
Oh
with
yeah.
the firings on TV, all the pot shots, and including the infamous promo where Vince was operating on JR and all
Oh
the
yeah,
stuff coming
that
out,
Yeah.
was.
and Vince saying that his problem was that he had his head stuck up his ass. Was that worse than Oklahoma?
Uh,
Oh.
uh,
Mm,
yeah. Well, I mean,
I mean,
mm,
they're both very, very insulting and degrading. And
oh
yeah, they're
yeah,
very, they're.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's no way. I mean, must be storyline because there's no way anybody gonna work for a person and put up with all that crap without doing
yeah. I
something.
mean, it's got to be some work to it, I think, but also
a little
fact.
bit of work, a little bit like someone else talking JR into doing it, like coming back, like not getting involved with Vince so much, but someone else coming in, talking him into it.
Got to be something, man.
It
I mean,
has to be
I'm
like
assuming,
it has to be some sort of storyline issue. It has to be.
Yeah,
God,
because no way anybody's gonna stay there and put up with crap like that and not sue Vince.
I mean, if they did, that means they had a very they are a very patient person and very
either that or JR is a very, very, very forgiving man.
that too.
Either that or just the fact that they know Vince and they're used to him, and when Vince does something, they kind of expect him to piss them off, and they know they have to separate for a while, and then they come back to him when he's calmed down.
Yeah, I mean, it just seems like they put JR through a lot of crap, and then try to go behind his back to get Mike Goldberg. Was it Goldberg, the guy from UFC?
Oh, Mike Goldberg,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they
Like
tried to
the
get.
announcer for that show, like trying to get him, and then they got that horrible Adam. Like,
Yeah, they tried to do that, and I guess somebody told Goldberg not to do it, and it backfired in their faces. And they tried to replace him with Joey Styles, which could have worked, but because Joey was more into the wrestling than the storyline, that failed. And
Yeah,
Sometimes you need somebody that's into the wrestling instead of storyline.
yeah,
It just you just need that person.
yeah, like I said, it could have worked, but because he was more into calling the matches instead of
he was more
focusing
of a
more,
play-by-play.
yeah,
Like
focusing more on the storyline, you know, it didn't work out.
the best commentary they ever had during any era was when JR sat down with Paul Heyman, and then you had the King Jerry Lawler. You had those three. That was the best commentary team you could get. I mean that it was gold. I mean it was just gold. You had Lawler doing color commentary. You had Paul Heyman really focusing more on the play-by-play and just the fact that and really highlighting what was painful. And you had JR just kind of directing traffic. It was really good.
Yeah.
That was that.
yeah,
That
definitely,
was,
I agree with that.
I mean, that's what you need, really. But the thing is, you have to find personalities that match up with each other in
yeah.
order to actually have a great team like that. Um, actually, JBL now.
JBL's actually doing fine on there. It's
He's
just
doing
that
fine. It's just I really don't like the whole combo of Michael Cole, Jerry Lawler, and JBL. I
Law
don't.
needs to go now.
I just don't like the whole combination. When Lawler's not there, or when JBL's on SmackDown with Michael Cole, I'm actually really fine with it. I really am.
Yeah, but JBL, he's pretty much making it tolerable because King and uh,
Cole.
Cole by themselves, they just don't click at all.
No.
Like, by themselves, that's just when the mute button comes on. I just want to watch the match. I don't want to hear you.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I feel like. Sometimes now I am, but when JBL's there, it don't even cross my mind.
Good God, JBL was on point Monday night with the whole shots at Lawler when
Oh yeah.
when they were doing the when those who were doing the elbows. If y'all remember when Lawler had his heart attack, he credited that. Actually, it sounded like he was trying to blame Dolph Ziggler for it
Because
because
he did it. He did that elbow drop on him 10 straight times.
yeah,
It was
and he was trying to blame that on Ziggler, and then Ziggler pointed at him, and then JBL made the comment that it makes your heart stop.
Makes your heart stop, doesn't it?
wow.
And I bet you King was a little bit pissed about that.
I have yet to watch Next. So I don't know how their commentary is.
I
Next,
I heard a little.
the only good.
When Regal was there, it's fantastic.
Yeah, Regal's another person that kind of overlooked for commentary work. I mean, Regal would be good on commentary.
Actually, I found out recently.
When Regal does it, he's fantastic and funny. I mean, I haven't watched it
It's
more recent. I think they just now put Renee Young in there.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
her and I think Alex
Alex Riley.
Alex Riley and some other dudes.
Yeah,
I actually
how about
like-
that. They're really trying to groom him up for this.
I really like Alex Riley as a commentator. He's grown. His mic skills has grown since he became a commentator. But I did recently find out that JBL is now the GM of Next. Is that correct?
Yeah, they got rid. I guess they got rid of
Yeah,
Dusty
yeah.
because of the storyline between.
Yeah.
they
Corporation
was
was
needed
the
to-
storyline was going on, so Triple H
Rude.
stood up and fired him and
Now JBL's like the GM of Next,
But
Which
which is
also,
pretty cool because I was wanting to talk about it last week, but we'll talk about it now. Between the match between Cesaro and
Well, the guy who used to be
El Generico.
El Generico.
El Generico.
That
Now
match,
he's on Sammy's on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Sammy's
the
on.
name. Sammy- Yeah, I was trying to remember. Yeah,
that match was
that's awesome.
great.
That was a great match. That was one of the best matches ever.
The way Cesaro had El Generico up in the air and he threw him up and he gave him the uppercut.
Cut,
That
yeah.
was awesome.
see, I love it when Cesaro actually does that because he can do you can hold somebody up in the air and then throw them up and just do that uppercut. They just need to let him do that a little bit more.
Yeah, he doesn't
You
do
remember
that.
the scene talk about the part where Sammy was outside on the apron and Cesaro picked his ass up with that suplex?
Oh yeah, that was a great
awesome.
suplex.
That was beautiful.
Because he did that with Kofi Kingston the first time I saw him do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, just let this dude go.
Just let him wrestle. Just let him be him.
Yeah, but
I love how it started. It just got my attention, and it's just, yeah.
But it's just sad that a guy like JR, who we consider as one of the best commentators in the business. I know a lot of people would say that Gold Soley is, and no disrespect to Gold Soley, but I grew up with JR, so
Yeah,
that's just my opinion.
You just grow up. You like the people who you grow up with, and
No, it's just both of them had an era, and they owned it.
Yeah,
and for our era, it was basically JR. Unfortunately, for this new era, it's like between Michael Cole and JR.
Yeah.
But I'll have to give it to JBL as well because I love JBL. He's just coming on his own. I adore that man's commentary because he makes it tolerable just to listen to those to Michael Cole and Lawler. And isn't there another show that they have on Main Event?
main event.
Their-
Main event.
Their commentary. I mean, the Miz,
I actually watched Main Event last night, and it was Matthews and Riley.
Matthew and Riley. Okay, because
Yeah.
usually they have the Miz, but since he got injured,
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about
it later. But yeah, like I said.
Later.
Like I said, since Riley is coming, it's once he became a commissary, his mic skills became a little bit more better. It became better and better and better.
Yeah.
I actually miss him wrestling because he's a good wrestler. Because for a big guy, he's a little bit more flexible than most big guys, and I actually miss him wrestling.
Yeah, but hopefully it's pretty much all good for JR. His legacy's intact, and I know a lot of people talking about him going to TNA. I don't see that
Oh
happening.
God.
TNA had their chance, and unless they give him like a shitload of money, I doubt that ever happens.
Do we at least give the shreddest bit of hope that maybe with some convincing from someone else, not Vince of course, but someone else, he might do a match for Mania.
Who?
JR.
No.
I'm just saying, like, maybe. I'm saying, what if?
Oh, you mean like announce? Oh, you talking about calling a match?
Yeah, I'm talking about commentating, like JR did commentating.
They should have him
It was
commentate.
a really big enough match, and if someone did a little convincing for you, you
If
give a little shred of hope he might do that.
If it's Daniel Bryan and Punk, I would want JR to do it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
really want JR
Yeah.
there for that one. That's got to be JR.
Well,
Yeah.
I would say like I would have to have JR with some of the newer guys that's coming up, like Cesaro, El Generico, because he'll call that match. He'll make a pull that match over.
We are kind of looking at
just on the fact that if the spirits above could ever let it happen, if Taker and Sting ever happened,
that is one of the biggest dream matches.
I only want to hear one man's voice, and that's JR.
That is one of the biggest dream matches in history.
I don't know if I want to see that now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sting, but yeah, it's a dream match though.
That was the optimism in me talking, like fantasy talking, like if that ever
Sting would have to lose
happened, I would
some
want JR
weight
to talk.
before that could happen.
Sting would have to lose some weight
because the way he is now in TNA,
it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work right now. Maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But not now.
Why you gotta kill my fantasy, man?
I'm not trying to kill it.
I was just playing fantasy land right now, and you just shot it to hell.
We're sorry, but we're right.
It's all, I mean, you're right, but still.
Yeah. But
go ahead.
Let's get into Night of Champions. Unfortunately, we weren't able to make
our story.
We didn't get to make our prediction last week because we didn't know we didn't have we didn't know the whole card, the final card for it. But the important parts are, let's see, AJ retained the belt. She beat Natty, Brie Bella, and Naomi.
Got that pick wrong.
See, if they were to ever drop the Divas belt, I would a title. I'd rather have Natty win the title.
That's why I fucking picked to win the damn thing.
Yeah, we all thought they were going to do it for Total Divas, but they probably are going to wait a little bit later for it because of what happened on Raw.
I told everyone that the worst mistake they could make is to either taking it off AJ is a terrible idea. Putting it on Natty is a good idea if they were to take it off AJ. But I don't think they should ever take it off AJ at this point. They should just let her run with it like freaking Moolah. Just let her freaking run with it.
Speaking of AJ, did anybody else thought that AJ gave like the worst burn to Jerry King Law last Monday?
That was good.
Oh my God, I know exactly what you're talking about.
When she was telling him that she was probably too old for him because she's 26.
That was good.
Like, we know Jerry, like, it's like everybody was just trashing Jerry.
Oh, they killed Jerry.
No. Last Monday they were trashing AJ, and AJ was like fighting them off.
Yeah, I'm just saying though, like the past few weeks, like JBL, but then again, like AJ ain't really wrong, is she?
No.
If you listen to some of the rumors,
they shouldn't take the belt off her unless they're gonna give it to Natty. They shouldn't take the belt off her.
Yeah.
I just think that'd be a great feud, those two. Like
if AJ but that's the thing, they need to get AJ to work. They need to teach AJ to work.
If Natty can be who she is and they try not to dictate it as much, it would be a great feud.
Yeah, because one thing AJ Lee can do is sell.
Yeah.
She can sell really good. Her timing is good.
But hopefully they can do it better than that last time they were in the ring together where AJ botched or Natty botched or both of them botched.
They both botched. The problem is you have to with that situation, you have to let AJ really just be heel. Be a fromp heel as they call it, let her fromp around and get beat up. She'd have to really get beat up bad. But then she would like it'd be a good feud though if she pulls it off and then Natty continues to hit her with hard wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, I didn't really care. The only time I even thought about the match is when my wife showed me an Instagram picture and I looked at it like, is Brie Bella really dressed like Rainbow Bright?
Oh God.
Okay.
I was just looking at that for a while and just thought like, wow. Okay.
On to another topic.
Curtis Axel defeated like Kofi Kingston. Is that right?
No,
Uh,
here's
I
here's one
tell
of the
you what.
here's one of the fucked up things about Night Champions.
Okay.
The pay per view is Night Champions.
Uh-huh.
Now, if y'all don't remember, Night Champions was supposed to be a theme pay per view where all the titles
are
were on the
All
line.
tiles are on the line, yes.
It's a ripoff of Champions Carnival, but go ahead.
Thank you, Professor. But the the one title that was not on there was, well, actually two. The U.S. title wasn't defended, and the IC title wasn't defended.
You
The US
serious?
title was defended.
Yeah, but it was on a pre-show.
Well, not champions.
Yeah, it wasn't? No, wait a minute. That was the tag.
That was a tag team.
My bad. My botch.
Okay, the tag team stipulation.
The tag team turmoil was
Yeah.
on pre-show.
Turmoil that PTP won on
But-
the show. Ambrose defeated against Ziggler.
But the thing was, the IC title wasn't defended on the pay-per-view, which supposed to be all the titles was supposed to be defended,
That was a straight clusterfuck.
pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much was.
But it was supposed to
You
be,
could tell on the show that was a last minute ditch effort what they did.
yeah. But it was Curtis Axel and Paul Heyman versus CM Punk, which obviously CM Punk won. Unfortunately, something else happened.
No, he didn't. Well, he didn't win it.
Well,
Yeah, CM Punk.
well, he got his chance at Paul Heyman, but
Yeah, he got a chance at him, man.
but
Yeah, but I'll let you take the rest because I know it's gonna steam you.
so CM Punk starts beating on Paul Heyman, and out comes Ryback,
Of all the fuckers there, I mean, really?
and then Ryback, I'm not gonna say spear him into the table. He just threw him into the table, and then Heyman covered him and got the win. Now I wouldn't have a problem with this, but because it's Ryback, I do.
Didn't they kind of do this exact same thing when it was Cena versus Laurinaitis?
Well, show yeah.
It was show, and she just picked Laurinaitis had to pin him. But yeah, I don't understand why Ryback, why him.
Why couldn't it be Cesaro?
Why couldn't it have been the debut of an NXT guy?
Pretty much.
I mean, that would have been great for one of those guys.
So
Sammy, that would have been great for Sammy, wouldn't it?
yeah. So I guess now we're gonna have Ryback go against CM Punk again, which we really don't want to see. And from Monday,
Tyson Kidd would have been perfect for that.
Wow.
Am I wrong? Wouldn't that have been great if Tyson was the Paul Heyman guy?
No.
Major Fear said no.
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 Well, but that would have some great matches though.
But it would have been a lot better if it was Cesaro. Then Monday, Ryback comes out with Paul Heyman in a wheelchair, and I guess
It was a better love story than Twilight.
wait for it.
I CM Punk is a bully.
Oh god damn it!
Yeah, he's the bully. Okay.
Yeah. The writers really need to just shut up.
I'm hoping that, if they like paired these two together, you don't have to hear Ryback as much. But I like how it's kind of funny. It's like I know like I'm gonna go out this. I'm gonna go ahead and out it. You have Curtis Axel, Ryback, Curtis Axel, McGillicuddy, Ryback, Skip Sheffield, Nexus level, upgrade, Hyman guy level. I find it hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah, but
They're trying. They're reaching.
do we really need the kissing though? Do we really need?
He's like, you've been replaced, CM Punk. Mwah. I'm like, oh god, it's a better love.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's a better love. Actually, I would say it's a better love story than Twilight.
Yes.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
the hell, man? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just not into this whole story with Ryback. It could have been better with Cesaro. Honestly, to me, they pretty much killed Ryback's character already, and he's gonna have to do some major changes. Hopefully, Heyman can help him with that, but I'm not gonna hold my breath to that.
You know him, and he likes a challenge.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does. So if there was anybody who can help him, it would be Heyman. But still, I think Cesaro would be better for that spot.
Yeah.
So
I'd put Cesaro there.
I have a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay.
Okay, so now, well, let's go ahead and finish this Night of Champions clusterfuck,
Okay.
and then I'll ask this question.
Are we gonna go into? All right. We're gonna go into the WWE Championship against Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton. I didn't get to see the match because I thought that for sure they were gonna give the title to Orton, but surprisingly they didn't. They gave it to Daniel Bryan. But unfortunately, when Bryan got the pin, the referee fast counted. Plot point.
Mhm.
And I was very shocked that they did it, so...
Yeah, I was very shocked as well. And then when I kept hearing about fast count, I was like, oh, Lord, they're going to bring this up tomorrow.
Yeah, we all know. And speaking of that, apparently, well, let's get into the first half of Raw before I bring this one in. So we start off Raw. Daniel Bryan comes out. I gotta say, I love his custom plates.
I really do. I actually like this custom
I like
plates
those.
too.
I do like those.
And, you know, when was the last time we saw this where the champion got cheered by everybody? And the whole place was like crazy.
It's been a while. It's been a good minute.
Wow, it's been another
minute.
era.
I would say,
It's been a minute.
It's been a
I
minute.
would say Punk, but Punk didn't have like everybody. He had like most of the hardcore wrestling fans that weren't
In
kids.
Chicago, what do you mean, just in general or Raw?
Well, of course he had him in Chicago, but not
Where everybody was unanimously in favor of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well-
I would say this night was like everyone was behind Daniel Bryan 1,000%.
Yeah, because like it's basically Daniel Bryan has what Cena wants. He wants everybody to like him. But you know what WWE did right and what helped Bryan was that they put him in Team Hell No, which got him over with the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention the anger management skits.
Oh, those are hilarious.
That's what I'm saying.
And then him rapping on the JBL show.
Yeah. I gotta see that.
I watched that. That was actually.
And then he already had the hardcore fans behind him, and I think that helped him a lot, and which is why he's so over now, and he's like the face with everybody behind him.
Mm-hmm.
So Daniel Bryan comes out and he thanks the fans, and out comes Triple H again. God damn it! I mean, what's the fucking deal with Hunter? I mean, we get rid of Cena, and I guess now Hunter thinks like, well, I gotta do it, so I'm gonna be.
Well, considering the fact that this is supposed to be the new corporation, you're gonna have a corporation face. So that'll be Hunter or Stephanie McMahon. I per se would like to have Hunter in that spot as the corporation face. But yeah, him coming out, I was like, it's gonna be some bad news. Some bad news.
Pretty much with anybody who's been a fan of WWE and was a fan in the Attitude Era, pretty much knew what was coming. Triple H pretty much said that was controversy, and sure enough, Triple H pulled a Kevin Costner and showed the tape of the counts.
Oh God!
So you see here,
back and to the left.
Yep,
back to the left, and then
what was the referee's name?
Scott Armstrong.
Yeah, Scott Armstrong come out and basically, said he messed up, and then he pulled a fast one and said that Bryan, they caught us.
I'm like, what?
And I just want to face palm.
Yeah.
And because of that, Triple H stripped
Daniel Bryan
of the WWE title.
What was the word he said?
Karen, you remember that?
Mm-mm.
What was it? A Cajun or something?
I don't remember the exact words he used.
I remember it was just some weird word he said, and it was just like, did Stephanie give him an encyclopedia? I mean,
Yeah.
I
I
don't
was like,
remember.
what the? Just say vacant.
They say Triple H reads like a lot of literature, so
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. He reads a lot, so it's
Oh.
But it's like, look at your audience. Do you really think we're gonna remember that word?
Well,
Yeah,
obviously.
Oh, see, I don't remember the word. I remember the whole thing, but I don't remember the word.
Yeah, it's like from now on, just say vacant.
Mm-hmm.
But then
But then Orton came out, and Orton acted like he was about to get the title, and then Triple H tried to give him the belt, but Dan Bryan said no, and then I don't know where Orton hits RKO. God damn it, Orton! Let me tell you something. You're not DDP. It doesn't work.
yeah,
You do it.
he's trying to be like DDP and
So-
just catch it.
Triple H walks out, and we think that Orton's going to get the title back, but apparently at the backstage segment, he's not.
was Stephanie, stepping in the way, blah blah blah. Like we want, the vicious Orton back. We want the Orton that DDT'd me, that hit my husband with a sledgehammer. We want that Orton back.
If that was true, then you would be flat on the ground with your head kicked in.
It's like really.
I mean, she meant like she wants that magnetism back, that drive, that attitude.
Yeah. So because this the title is now vacant,
Wow.
let's go into this story. Apparently, a lot of the fans were pissed off about this.
Oh yeah.
And went to Cox K, which I am clearly surprised about this, and demanded refunds because Daniel Bryan was stripped of the title. And that's not the crazy part. The crazy part is they got refunds for this.
I'm like,
They were
motherfucker.
actually paying them. They were granting their wish.
Wow.
Okay,
I'm impressed.
I can name probably 3 off my finger how many times people got screwed over in wrestling promos.
Yeah.
Let's see. Bash at the Beach.
Yes.
Yes.
Jarrett and Hogan.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Austin McMahon. You take your pick.
Yeah.
Even though it wasn't even pay-per-view, Raw, when Jericho won the title and then Triple H made the referee come back and he made him reverse the decision.
That was bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This has gone on in wrestling for God knows how long. And I'm just sitting here thinking, how in the blue hell did they get a refund back?
Like number one, this is
God.
this is part of storyline. All right, this is going to happen. If you did not see this happening, then damn, you don't pay attention to wrestling or their stories at all.
When you gotta understand something. It's a matter of, okay, they're calling Cox. Well, Cox probably lists this as a sporting event, but still, I mean,
So
sometimes.
what?
No, listen to me.
The
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. how they got
DirecTV
the-
Dish Network doesn't say anything. I guarantee you, if Pike called Dish
So
Network,
you think if I called DirecTV right now, like that, you think they would have done that?
Okay. Look. You got people who work there who are not who don't know wrestling like that.
no, this is a Cox representative. They say they give these people the refunds. I guarantee you, if I called them and told them, hey,
How do you think?
I
they
don't
got
like you.
refunds?
I guarantee you, if I called them and say, hey, I don't like, what was the last TNA pay-per-view? The Knockouts, one night only, pay-per-view.
Right.
You think they're going to give me my money back for that? No.
You think you'll fuck yourself?
But I
Hell,
mean, for
you
them to
think-
have done it,
hell, you think-
What Cox
for them to
really
have done
should
it,
do
the sheer numbers probably
Hell,
was
you
what.
think if I said that about a USC pay-per-view, they going to give me my money back? No.
You mean UFC?
Yeah.
Oh, UFC. Oh, please. Please.
I'm just like,
I mean, how many people you think asked for refunds after that boxing match when it was declared a draw?
Oh,
The Mayweather fight.
oh God.
they couldn't really ask for refunds since it was on Showtime.
I
Yeah,
bet you they were gonna
Showtime,
be
bro.
tried, though.
Look, man. Like,
So this just baffled me about Cox Cable. I mean, it's like, man.
like I said, I theorized what happened was that there was a sheer mass call volume. and everybody was asked for refunds, and whoever happened to be the over boss or the over manager, the area or the zone manager probably just went on and folded because he probably knows crap about wrestling, and he's probably like, so a whole bunch of people calling the station wanting a refund,
I'm
and
like,
how many is it? He's probably asking the station manager how many is it, and he says, okay, just give it to him. It's not going to be crap. That's probably what happened because it's a sporting event. It's listed to them in their policies. It's listed to them as a sporting event, and what I can imagine happened is that if there's a certain volume of people who feel like they didn't get their money's worth out of a sporting event, or even if it's an entertainment event like a figure skating event that gets cut off halfway, they may not even know what the situation was, or they never even probably did enough research on to see what was going on and why people were doing it. They probably heard, oh, this guy Daniel Bryan didn't get the title, it was this disqualification. People, I mean, if there's a sheer
part
volume.
Of the story. It's gone.
So, I mean, somebody didn't get it. Obviously, for them to get refunds, somebody didn't get it, and somebody okayed, and somebody high up, gave the green light, and they refund the money.
That's the case. Hey, Cox, I want my money back for the Great American Bash. I was pissed that Sting won the title from Ric Flair. Give me back my money in interest now.
Give me back my money for Bad Blood.
But since that happened,
oh God.
so let's continue with this.
Give back my money for Payback. That was bullshit.
Oh God.
So like throughout the whole thing, the whole Raw.
Let's get into the next one.
The
Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah,
let's talk about this angle. Last week was Goldust versus Randy Orton.
That was actually a damn good match.
Goldust still got it. He still got it.
I enjoyed that damn match.
Fantastic match. That was a great match.
I did like when he used Cody's finisher. That was good.
Yeah.
And obviously Orton won.
Mm-hmm.
The only bad part was the Stephanie McMahon segment. Good Lord.
Talk about rubbing it in.
Seriously.
I mean,
it's not was just rubbing it in.
Before that match,
I don't know where.
Goldust was talking saying he's the black sheep of the family, and he was trying to do this for Cody, and then after
Actually, he was black.
He's saying all that. It's like
Actually,
I had tons of Facebook friends who just wanted to slap the hell out of that bitch for that.
Actually, he's the black rain in the family. Boom.
Why'd you have to do that, man?
But here's the thing, like Stephanie has no acting skills.
How do you? I mean,
at all.
I give her a tiny bit.
She was kind of. She was kind of annoying when she was the $1 billion princess. Then when she became general manager of the SmackDown thing during when it was her and Bischoff, she became tolerable. But then somewhere
in between, you say that was when she was the most tolerable with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With feuding with Bischoff.
Yeah. Well, that ain't. She kept showing off her body, but whatever.
Right.
But
go ahead.
Then when I guess if I remember correctly, it was when Austin turned him down and then wanted to do the angle with Coachman. She became heel again.
Mm-hmm.
Then it just went south.
It's. I mean, I understand you've been in TV for so long, but at some point you have to gain some sort of acting ability.
Well, her delivery is what I think makes it bad, because when she delivers this line, she's supposed to her direction for this scene, when they give her a direction, her direction is she's supposed to be putting Goldust down. Okay, if you're gonna do that, when you deliver lines like that, like for one thing, you have to change. Yeah, they need to rewrite the lines, or if she just did that off the fly, it just wasn't right. It wasn't believable enough.
It really wasn't. I mean,
it seemed a little over the top. Like, why would anyone walk up to somebody after a match like that, even if you didn't like the guy? Like, why would you walk up?
It was over the top, but still just like the words, just cold. Like,
I mean,
but it was over. But you can have cold words like that. But if you deliver them as over the top as she did, it's kind of ridiculous. Like it kind of takes me out of the effect of that the match
See,
just had.
what I would have done, like if I was in that situation, if he was in the locker room, like sitting there, that's when I would have came in, and I looked at everyone else in the locker room and tell them to leave. Like this is a conversation between me and him, and that's when I start getting cold.
It would have made more sense. Yeah, it would have made more sense. There was some build up to it. She didn't just walk up and like do her regular thing, and like see because it's unrealistic according to what we just saw. We just saw this amazing match that Dusty Rhodes failed to win. That Goldust failed to win, but he fought hard, and like to a degree, like you have to if you're gonna go ahead and rub salt in the wound and make someone hate you even worse. If you're gonna deliver those lines, don't deliver them with such confidence. You almost can't deliver them with that much confidence, or else it's fake and it's over the top and
Yeah,
it's too
like
impressionable.
when I was watching it, I was like, okay, this is what?
You can't deliver it so confidently. You can't not after a match like that.
Mm-mm.
Nobody would ever walk up to anybody at a match like that and
See,
deliver a bad line that confidently.
Yeah, I would wait until like maybe in the next match or whatnot. He's by himself, just contemplating what happened. That's why I'd like go in there. I'll actually praise him, like that was actually a really good match, but you failed.
Yeah, like something like that. But if she was gonna deliver the lines though, like if she wanted to do it then,
Yeah.
She shouldn't have been so confident about it. It should have been more. It should have been a little bit more dredging than like, okay, I'm gonna shoot this line at him, but I'm not gonna be so comfortable standing by him when I say it. She was too comfortable there. Like she's just gonna walk up and say that to his face. It's like somebody's ex-wife who got cheated on is gonna walk up and say that to him. That's not the situation though.
Yeah, that's not the situation.
Like
I know you understand that you're the daughter of the chairman, but there is some situations where that confidence has to like go away, especially during that scene, because that at that particular moment you have to have that fear of him either just going nuts on you. But I liked the match. I enjoyed the match. I just hated the fact that right after the match, she was there. They should have waited. They should have waited. They should have planned it better.
Yeah, with most of all things with WWE, right? So this leads us into the altercation between the American Dream, baby, Dusty Rhodes and Stephanie McMahon, which she put out on Twitter that weekend. Dusty accepted, and boy, did the American Dream let her have it.
He let her have it. He really let her have it.
Just like a dagger, just boom.
Yeah, but and
then
her parts were just brutal. Well, who kept interrupting who?
I don't remember.
I think he was interrupting her a lot.
Oh.
For good reason, of course.
Yeah. So after that, the American Dream told her to go to hell, and then the Shield music hits. Out comes the Shield, and looks like Dusty's going to get beat down by the Shield. Then Stephanie calls out Big Show. Big Show comes out, and Stephanie gives him the choice of either getting attacked by the Shield or getting knocked out by Big Show. And once again, Big Show does the whole crying routine, and then the Shield members get chairs and look like they're about to do a triple concerto on Dusty Rhodes. And then I forgot what movie they ripped off, but Big Show went up to say something in his ear, and then knocked him out, and then grabbed him so he wouldn't fall. I guess in his old age, Dusty can't take bumps anymore.
I mean, he could still take bumps, but I know it was more dramatic if he would have caught him.
Yeah, instead of letting him fall.
I thought at the beginning of that segment with Stephanie giving him the choice of who to get the job back, between Cody and. But I honestly thought this was like leading towards a Cody Goldust match.
Which had been
brewing around for a while.
Which they've been saying they were going to do over and over again, but never did.
Yeah, I thought like finally they're going to give us a shot, and then it just went the other way. And Big Show punching Dusty.
Yeah, am I the only one that thinks this whole sad show thing is just a waste of freaking time.
I mean,
That motherfucker can cry,
he can cry. I'm like, motherfucker.
cry, and cry, and cry.
It's like he can cry on command all of a sudden.
But you know, the fact that they messed up his storyline a little bit when they forgot the fact that he had a ironclad contract.
Oh, that sucked.
I'm like, he has an ironclad contract. You can't fire him for whatever he does.
They had to, man.
Bullshit excuse though.
They had to come up. They knew they had. That's when they knew they had fucked up. They knew they had messed up because you saw how they started shoveling over. It's like yeah, the shit was on the floor. It's shovel sand on it real quick.
Like I said on the last show, the whole it doesn't matter because I'm in charge and John Laurinaitis is not, and the whole ripping off of HBK JBL storyline where he's broke and all that crap is just lame as hell.
I mean, yeah, they can rip it off, but the thing is, I'm like, even though John Laurinaitis, I still have my contract. We haven't renegotiated. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's like if we renegotiated, okay, yeah, we could, have the fact that I would do what you say, but I still have an ironclad contract.
Yeah, but it went way overboard. I mean, he just got knocked the fuck out. He didn't get beaten to a bloody pulp. He just got knocked out, and then they had to.
How many times did they show that replay?
A lot.
Yeah.
More than necessary.
Yeah.
So. But
and then they had to bring out the EMTs, and then they had to take him out on the mothership. Ambulance.
Mothership ambulance.
I like that. We should use that from now on.
Yeah, for real. That was good.
But that segment could have been better.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
So speaking of
Yeah.
Speaking of the Rhodes' storyline, this corporation storyline, apparently the writers and creative had communication problems because apparently Cody wasn't supposed to go away when he was let go.
What?
Yeah, I think, and probably correct me if I'm wrong, he was supposed to leave at the end of the month, but they let him go at the beginning.
That was the plan. It was supposed to be the end of the month. But, as you said, miscommunication, once again.
And Mark Henry's okay to wrestle again because his injury has healed, but for some reason they haven't told anybody, and, they don't have anything for him, so...
Oh, well.
So we pretty much messed up the storyline. I mean, the feud where him and Big Show was going to go for the tag titles.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they got shot to hell.
They got shot to hell. Everything got shot to hell. It's like, creative, what are you doing? Writers, what are you doing?
Yeah.
We're screwing up.
Again, I see. And then we had, the match where Randy Orton goes, Psycho again?
Yeah, I guess he went to Psycho. He went back to being Psycho Randy against The Miz, who's a little bit too happy with Brad Maddox. And they were in Cleveland, and Miz is from Ohio, so
his parents were there.
His parents were there, and we all knew what was going to happen. At least I did.
Yeah.
Because as Rumor Mill said that he's engaged to Marie's lucky bastard, and he's gonna marry her this next month.
Valentine's Day.
Oh, Valentine's Day. Okay.
I know he has set to do some movies as well.
Oh, okay.
I think it's another movie, and they said it for February, I believe.
Okay. So
at least that's what they tell us. It could be secret, you never know.
So
but the only wrestler that's is getting married in the next few months is he's not with WWE's, but Matt Hardy's getting married in either October or November.
But look at that, Brian. We probably have something related to another Hardy.
What's that?
I say you probably have something related to another Hardy.
Yeah. It's great.
Oh, it's great.
But anyway, as we all pretty much knew, Miz is probably gonna get his ass kicked, and I gotta say the funniest thing.
I think the fine time to be wearing my Miz shirt at that moment. I thought this was gonna be a special moment. His parents right there, but nope. Randy kicks his ass. His father showed no affection at all, but his mom was in the tears.
Yeah, it seems like his mom. I like that little photo that somebody did on Facebook. It says, it's sad when Miz's own parents know that he sucks.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but that was funny. But yeah, his dad showed no emotion, but they were pandering to his mom a lot, and I guess Brandon was trying to tell him, but.
And to make it even more the little personal story, I was holding my drink, and when the beatdown happened, I spilled my drink on my damn shirt. True story.
Wow.
True story.
And then he
And then my wife was looking shocked because I said, "I know he's getting his ass kicked." She's like, "No, you spilled it on the couch, you jackass."
Wow.
But here's a fucked up part. I don't know why, but doesn't he really needs to get better cameraman or get rid of Kevin Dunn because apparently he doesn't know when not to.
Somebody really needs some more training.
Yeah, because apparently they don't know when to switch from one camera to another.
Oh yeah.
Because when Randy Orton put the chair on Miz's head and he goes down to land on the chair, you can clearly see he misses the chair because nobody decided to pan to another shot. Either from the back or from the way.
Yeah. I've been seeing that a lot. I was like, what the hell's going on?
You gotta be paying attention because, like, when you're a director, your job is to cover the boxes.
You can't fuck up little mistakes like that.
Yeah, like when you're especially when you're directing, you're on delay. Like they're on delay.
Yeah.
So they got to be on delay because he should have enough time to correct that before it hits air.
They're gonna show it at a different angle.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying if you're on long enough delay, you should have enough time to see it and then correct it correctly instead of before it hits air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You may have a few seconds, but you can go ahead and switch the camera before it hits air. You can go ahead. They got to have an instant system where they can instantly recut that quick scene in the time code and just fix it.
And also, they couldn't think of a better way to put him out. I mean, I'm pretty damn sure if somebody actually did that in real life, they would be dead.
Depending on how much power is gone behind how he land, yeah, he could easily snap his neck. But if there's not that much power, then it'd be okay. But he should have went to the tried and true punt to the head.
Yeah, that would.
Yeah,
that'll work.
Yeah, but I think he was trying to go with something different, but still.
But you haven't seen the punt in forever, so might as well go for the punt in the head and be okay.
It would have pointed out what Stephanie was trying to say, like the old him,
Yeah.
What better way to bring back the old you than doing the punt?
Yeah. So, did anything else happen before the Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns match?
Was there
you gonna put us on spot.
Well, they did have another Divas match, but they had AJ and Natalya at the commentary booth, and they didn't say anything worth anything.
Other than the Bray Wyatt promo, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
Okay, so we're going to go on into the main event. They have Daniel Bryan walking out, and as his punishment for Triple H, he's supposed to face Roman Reigns. And Daniel Bryan walks to the ring. Everybody's congratulating him. RVD, I think R-Truth. Then they had this little part where Brie Bella goes up to Daniel Bryan and she hugs him, which kind of shocked that they would do that on storyline.
Yeah.
But I guess because of Total Divas.
For the Total Divas fans.
So I'm pretty sure that somehow she's going to be brought into the storyline now.
Well, wasn't he originally dating, like storyline wise?
Well,
a year or two ago, he was dating one of the twins.
Actually, he was dating both of them.
So yeah, I can see them bringing that back. So
yeah.
But so Daniel Bryan goes and he faces off against Roman Reigns. Damn good match.
Pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, it was a good match. I enjoyed that match.
Then Orton comes out and basically they go into the beatdown. and
Here comes the faces of the locker room.
well,
Oh, that
they
was
were
like
gonna put the chair and do the same thing what they did with the Miz, and then the locker room ended out finally.
But you know there's gonna be some repercussions next week.
Oh yeah,
Well,
it's gonna be.
SmackDown.
And then this is another hint of taking going a little backlight of a Miz heel turn, because it's like, where the hell were all of you when that happened to him?
Oh, okay.
Well, that'd be a smart move by WWE because let's be honest,
Didn't
this
even
whole
show a photo of him going in the ambulance or anything, or the mothership. I mean,
The
Mothership here somewhere.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
For
Taking
him
me
to
away.
be heel again, there's your starting point right there.
there you go. They're smart. They'll turn back heel.
Yeah. But other than that, it was great seeing Gabriel and Ryder on TV again.
I was like, that's Gabriel. Is that right? I was like playing. Where is everybody? Who's that? I didn't see Genie.
Can somebody
I feel like
please?
you saw that part when how many times did PTV pick up Daniel? Like twice?
Like, yeah, they picked him up twice, and he was like had to like put his hand on Darren Young's afro so he could keep balance. I was like,
Oh, it was great.
I was like, what are you just putting your hand on his afro to keep balance?
Put me down. It's like, no, we gotta do it again. Come on.
Like,
Wow.
no, and he's had to put his hand back on his afro, like
That's a oh my.
Oh
my.
Just want to whisper to one up there.
This guy.
Darren was just going to whisper, man, remember NXT?
Yeah.
That was funny.
Can someone please explain to me why in the blue hell did Roman Reigns spear Kofi Kingston, but then get his ass kicked by the Usos?
He wanted to make his cousins look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're getting
That was
beat.
weird, because he had all these guys trashing him, and then still Roman could swing in that spear. That was a little weird.
Yeah, but you got all these guys beating down and then on you, and then they able to get Kofi, but everybody else they couldn't do shit.
And poor Seth Rollins was the last one in the ring.
Oh shit!
I
When
was
that
like,
dude when he got the knee, it looked like it fucked his head up. He took
I
it.
swear that dude's got like a magic neck.
Yeah, he probably does. Like, I saw a little
Man.
I saw a little meme of like Seth Rollins, 2012 to 2013. I was
Wow.
like, I just did that.
That's awesome.
Like the way he landed that was just like, oh my god.
Ooh, that dude's gonna have a fucked up neck. He's like hell.
But like he's been doing this for so long, he probably built the neck muscles to stretch and strain, and
Elasticity.
in that neck.
I hope so, because we don't want no draws of Lions.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that
Yeah,
was
we
terrible.
really could do without that.
That was terrible.
Yeah, but all in all, with all the mishaps, Raw was pretty good this week.
Yeah.
Finally, I'm glad that they gave Daniel Bryan three, victories over Orton, because it was getting old with Shield beating him down and Orton beating him down.
Yeah, it got a little ridiculous.
But
I mean, what's worse? Like losing the belt the same night you won it, or having it vacated from you, or losing the belt in 18 seconds.
I would say losing the belt being vacated. Really.
yeah, because you know what's pretty much gonna be next, tournament time.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about tournaments with WWE. Will they actually hold a full tournament, or is there going to be a whole bunch of politicking and run-ins and interference?
For the belt.
Yeah,
They never really do their tournaments correctly.
They never
They're
do
not
them
doing
clean. They never do their tournaments clean. It's
why do I get the
Yeah,
feeling that they're
I
doing
mean,
this
like,
with
they're
background
not doing that.
bullshit?
yeah, that.
I mean, Battleground's replacing Over the Limits. That's what I was really asking the question of.
I guess no one else saw the exclusive Triple H interview.
No.
No.
What?
He said now he announced that it's going to be Orton and Bryan again at Battleground.
Yeah. Because apparently
Oh.
Battleground is replacing Over the Limit.
No stipulation.
No,
Let's see.
not at the moment, no.
Let me see. Singles match for the vacant. Yeah, there's no stipulations right
It
now.
doesn't need to be. Just
No,
let them go.
I mean, shit, come on.
In this.
So why are they like ending Over the Limit? Does anybody know why?
Because it was a stupid name, and they weren't going to do the.
Judgment Day?
They weren't going to do the what's it called, the stipulation for Over the Limit anymore. Because remember, Over the Limit was supposed to be like a submission pay per view, but they never did it. Because most of the wrestlers
pretty
don't
much,
have
but-
any
Well,
submission.
most of them don't know how to work. So
Yeah.
Do we think this is a better pay-per-view title?
No,
Well, you have to see first.
unless they do War Games, it ain't shit. There's no
God.
point to it.
that nobody knows how to do a Portuguese match anymore.
But
I thought that was hidden because they put out that DVD not that long ago.
well, that's what I thought
War
too.
Games DVD not that long ago.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna do it because it's PG. Like I said last week, they're gonna get rid of Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. So
Yeah, they're
Yeah, what's the-
phasing out
what's
the
the
Hell in a
point?
Cell.
what's the point?
Yeah, if I'm not gonna see blood.
You got me there.
But let's get on to some real happy news before we get into other news. Lenny Poffo, that's how you say it?
Lonnie Papa.
Lonnie
Poffo.
Poffo finally gave WWE his permission to put Macho Man Randy Savage into the Hall of Fame.
Cool.
For those that don't know, back a few months ago, Poffo said that he wasn't going to let them induct Savage into the Hall of Fame unless the whole family was inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Man.
Which was kind of crazy because, no disrespect to the family, Macho Man was basically, he was the only one over. Well, from my knowledge. I may be
My
wrong about
honesty,
that.
but yeah.
But, I understand why, but, it never was going to happen like that. You can understand.
Not the whole family.
I mean, you can understand if Von Eric's going in.
Yeah, the Von Erichs, because people know them. Like, people know the Von Erichs. But see,
probably the Briscoes, but
people know the Von Erichs.
When did that ever happen?
See, that's what I'm saying. But nobody really knew much about the Papa family. They just weren't they weren't that popular until Macho Man came along. And that's where it really took off.
Yeah. So it's pretty good that Randy's now we got the big two now free to go into the Hall of Fame. Got Owen Hart and we got Randy Savage. Anybody's gonna call it right now that one of these guys is gonna get inducted into the Hall of Fame in New Orleans?
I think both of them will get inducted.
Yeah.
I kind of say one because they already running low on people, major people to be inducted. I mean,
Then they'll probably induct Owen Hart because that's long overdue.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
So yeah, but so we should be prepared, for next year when WrestleMania comes around. But,
I'm thinking about going to New Orleans to go to WrestleMania.
I am too.
I gotta see what the card is before that.
Yeah, I'm considering it though. Thought about it.
Yeah,
should be interesting.
All right, we're gonna go into the weird, and no, I'm not talking about TNA. Karen, I want to get your opinion on it, so get ready.
Oh boy, here we go.
All right. For those of you who don't know, over I guess last week or the weekend before, apparently Tammy Sitch Sonny did a photo shoot where she offered fans at a convention that if for I think he said it was like from $65 to $85, they can have their picture with her.
Okay.
And for extra, they were able to spoon with her in the bed with her in lingerie, which really was just a robe, for extra money.
Okay.
And
somebody needs some money.
Okay. All right. For my all right. There are some like conventions. There are some stars that have set prices. The highest I know for a star setting a price just to meet them, get signature and all that jazz, like $100 and something. God damn. And I think that was for William Shatner, or was that Patrick Stewart?
That makes sense.
One of those two. But the normal price, just to meet, greet, picture and all that is like $50.
Uh,
Okay, her price. What convention was this at? It was just a regular convention.
It was a wrestling convention.
Somebody needed money.
Has anybody ever seen her nowadays? How is she gonna get that money?
Okay,
How
hold
many
on.
people actually went for it? That's what I would like to know. How many
Well-
people actually went for it? She doesn't look that great anymore.
You
Yes,
had some
yes.
poor souls who
I still love her.
still love her and that desperate.
She does not look good anymore.
Well,
That price that price that you know the $75
All
to
them
$80
drugs.
is okay.
well,
I
dude,
have-
look at what she's been doing. She's been arrested like 6
She's
times.
pumping all that crap
Had
into
to
her
be
system.
in rehab. So yeah,
So,
I
let
wouldn't
me
be
look-
shocked by that. Does anybody else think that somehow, some way, WWE is gonna renege on her Hall of Fame? Somehow they're gonna find a way to get her out of it.
What's your last
I
name?
would have thought they were already.
Stitch.
I would have thought they were
Stitch.
already planned trying to do that.
Yeah, because I'm pretty damn sure China's gonna be asking to get in the Hall of Fame, and it's gonna be kind of unfair to tell her no when you got Tab Six doing all these things and stuff like that.
I mean, once China distances herself from her
Porn.
current career, I think that they will induct China, but not now. They're wanting to stay as far away from her as possible right now, company image and all.
Yeah.
Not only that, there were like I said, the whole thing Triple H and her and Triple H never really got back to base on that, and there was also just some of the roster that, yeah, well,
Yeah.
She's okay. Not really. I wouldn't spend like $100 just to or just to spoon her.
you
I
know,
would say my real thoughts, but it would get really, really, really bad.
It's not. I mean,
I'll just say it like this: I don't understand why any guy would pay $80 for that.
I mean,
It's
for a picture and an autograph, okay.
It's not art. I mean, for the it's just stupid. It's just really bad.
for
Stupid.
Timmy Lynch,
If
her
you
autograph
had-
is not worth that
If
much.
you that desperate, save your money and go to the bunny ranch.
Thank you.
You know, if
Thank
you that damn desperate, just save your money and go to the bunny ranch.
And they're so much nicer.
I
Yeah,
know.
I mean, it's
you get
just
full service.
If
Man.
you're
stupid.
gonna go down that down that road, go to the ranch.
Yeah, go
I mean,
full
I
service.
don't have a problem with wrestlers, you know, because I know some of them. Now, if it was guys like TNA and indie wrestlers, I kind of understand because, you know, it's hard for them, you know, making money and all that. You know, I wouldn't mind pitching in like $25 or something like that. But like guys who like in the WWE or have been in WWE, unless you like CM Punk or somebody that I really want to, but I'm not gonna spend like $100 just to
like
get an autograph and a photo.
Yeah, or a picture with you on my phone.
Yeah, but I understand like if it's like indie wrestler, you know, to help them out and all that.
Yeah, I'll spend that money probably if I like you.
Yeah, like somebody in TNA, like maybe I won't say man, no, maybe Christopher Daniels or
I'll
AJ, or somebody that's not like haven't been in WWE yet and been over.
Like Aries.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll drop the money for like AJ Styles.
yeah, but you know all these other guys that's been in WWE and had money and stuff like that. Yeah, maybe 10 to 15, but not something like $50 or $60. You know, like 100, and then you got paid something else. You got paid for like a photo, or you got paid to hug them or something like that. No.
But yeah, that's just, in my opinion, that is just wrong in every single level.
It just makes wrestling fans look bad.
I mean, it really doesn't really. I mean, I understand that if this was your idol growing up, okay, I can understand getting a picture and an autograph, but spooning in lingerie, no.
No. Speaking of,
Can you imagine if one of the guys that did that was married?
Oh, great.
Or had a girlfriend, and even worse, the girlfriend and wife didn't even know about it?
Da, 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 da.
And then Cena was trying to surprise him at this wrestling thing, and then next boom, right there, spooning with Sonny.
Whoops.
Well, Connor did say she was a strawberry. Boom.
Okay, boom. Boom.
Alright, let's get into the other weird story. A lot of sad, another sadness. Apparently, SoCal Valley didn't take her release good because apparently, she got arrested for DUI. Goddamn, what's up with TNA and all the damn DUIs? And was leaving the scene of the accident with property damage, and she was arrested then released on $600 bond.
Yeah.
Wow.
And she was also cited for and charged with failing to yield to oncoming traffic when making a left turn from that incident.
Wow. Wow.
And I didn't know her name was Paige Nicole Mayo.
I didn't either.
Paige is actually a nice little cute name.
Yeah, but Mayo.
Okay, they could have changed. They could have used Paige Nicole and just changed the last name.
Yeah.
But I don't know what's going on with TNA and their DUI as of late.
That mugshot. Good lord.
Yeah, that mugshot.
She didn't look like they wanted two pictures of her.
Oh God.
I remember how excited you were about that.
Yeah, Shadai, you
Like I said, I like Bobby Roode, but if it was her and Christy Hemme, I would have been a happy man. I would have gave 20 bucks for that.
I can see that.
Print out the mugshot, put on your wall.
No.
What you thought about it?
Shut up.
Oh, this is good.
Anywho, look, my bad. Karen, hit the team.
Apparently she didn't take her release very well. I would have actually been happy. Like, yes! Whoa! Run away.
Been in a good mood.
I got the hell out of there.
The hell out of Dodge, man.
Yeah, but she didn't really do that much in TNA except for ring the ring girl and do little
Probably the checks.
photo shoots and the stuff for YouTube.
Then TNA had people on back pay anyway. TNA
Pretty much.
They were going under.
But a little sad about it. Hope she gets her act together for it.
Yeah.
I'm sure she'll get like what? Maybe a fine, maybe some community service even.
It depends on the damage, really.
Okay.
On to other pressing news. Mickie James is pretty much done with TNA. Her contract expired Monday. So, well, apparently from reports on Diva Dirt, they're still in talks with her, but spoilers for anybody that want to watch Impact Thursday, she does lose the women's title to ODB. And if they don't come to any kind of resolve, that means that the knockout division only has 4 active wrestlers. That's Sky, Brooke Tessmacher, ODB, and who else?
Gail Kim.
Gail Kim.
Yeah.
They're not even using Gail anymore.
No.
Not really.
So, we kind of knew this was
This
coming.
is a disaster.
We kind of knew it was coming with the whole budget cuts and them asking AJ to take a cut.
Asking AJ
to take a cut?
Asking AJ to take a cut?
Yeah.
That's the wrong dude that has to take a cut. No. You ask Hogan's daughter, now that they have fired her, to take a cut. You ask Hogan to take a cut.
Well,
you ask Big Dog to take a cut.
Well, we'll get to that later. Next, but
Golden asshole, take a cut, stuff like that. That kind of thing. They can say what they want. I don't care. Anyway, as I was saying.
So they have 4 active women wrestlers, which is kind of crappy. But they're not using their women's division like they used to. I mean, they utilize their women's division better than WWE.
Yes, they do. I will give them that.
They're not using them now, which sucks.
The women's division, the TNA, needs. I mean, well, for one thing, the company needs money so they can restart everything. But for another thing,
can someone please explain to me why in blue hell they thought it would be good to give it back to ODB?
I don't know. All I know is
They should
that
have given it to Kel Kim.
it's not going to do any good no matter what they do.
I mean,
they're going down. Mayday.
We got
Mayday.
We said 4, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And they barely use 2 now because Villa Sky is doing that thing with Chris Sabin. And Brooke Tessmacher is pretty much with Bully Ray. So, yeah.
Should I just go cover underneath the hole and just not worry about it?
If I was teammate, and what kills me is, I'm going to go on a little rant. DC Carter did an interview with these UK podcasters. And they put her on the spot, telling her why it was a good idea to bring in Rampage and Tito Ortiz. And then she went on this explanation about it's better to go into MMA and get people there because there's only 2 companies. I think she meant WWE and TNA. And you get tired of going back and forth and getting people for this one, that one. And these guys are prone and ready to wrestle, and it doesn't take as long to develop them. Basically, what she was saying is she doesn't want to go and use indie workers.
Who can wrestle?
She wants to go to MMA because it's better.
She doesn't know what she's doing. Here's the thing. MMA fighters are not going to be easier to prepare for the ring. MMA fighters, the whole point of being an MMA fighter is not to take a bump. These guys don't take bumps. These guys don't take bumps.
And also, you're going to go for, no disrespect to Rampage, but goddamn, Tito's pretty much out his prime, can't really move anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, like we said on the show before.
It's like, my opinion of that of
Bob
Rampage, my honest opinion of Rampage and Tito. I can't wait to watch Ultimate Fighter next week.
And also, Tito's, like I said before, Tito's got that cloud over him, with, the whole thing with his baby mama drama and her outing him as, allegedly using steroids. Do you really want that?
Give me Ronda Rousey versus Miesha Tate over Rampage versus Tito any day of the week.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean,
that's what I want to see.
That's pretty much a slap in the face to the indie workers. And you wonder why most of the indie workers don't want to go and work for TNA. Especially with the whole thing with Daphne.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the former knockouts don't want to come back and work for your pay-per-view. And, WWE pretty much killing any chance for anybody working in indies want to go there, saying that they don't want anybody from TNA. Which I do think is kind of bullshit. But, them saying that is, why would any worker want to go work for TNA after all that? But as far as the Mickie James thing, we kind of see it coming. I don't see her going back to WWE because she burned a lot of bridges. With the rumors about her and Cena and
I
don't want that drama.
And the whole incident about her missing the bus during the European tour and all that. If she doesn't sign back with TNA, she probably would just stick to doing the country thing and, do like indie bookings, but, it'd be, sad to see her go.
It would be. I mean, she wouldn't have anything else to do, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
just keep not shutting up about her music.
Well, if the music ain't not work out, she can always fall back to the dancing,
True.
aka the Jenny Jones.
What was? Oh yeah, Mickey James. What was her name before?
Alexis Lurie.
Alexis Lurie. Yeah,
Alexis Lurie.
That's right. Dang.
The good old days.
Yeah. Good times.
The Jenny Jones episode.
Oh.
We going for that wasn't bad. That was actually good.
I liked it when she was in that. It was short lived. That little group she was in with Raven and Punk.
Oh, that was good. That was fun.
That was fun.
But let's see. Well, speaking of contracts expiring, Mr. Anderson's contract is expiring, and I was wondering why they were doing that stupid storyline where he deflected from Aces and Eights.
I thought he resigned.
Nah, the thing was, the reason why they did the whole storyline with him and Bully was if he did resign, he'd be written out the story. If he did resign, then there'd be a storyline that he can come back into.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, Hogan's contract is going to be up in October 1st.
Let me throw this out here. If Hulk Hogan's contract expires in October, the smartest and most life-saving thing for the company would be to go ahead, let it go, let him leave with his little money. Close the company for a couple of weeks. Regain.
Purposely make that mistake of forgetting to check on that contract.
Yeah. Go ahead and forget that contract. Let Hogan disappear. Go ahead and just dry out everything and let the company rejuvenate itself. Bring back any new talent you ever found that you have not signed.
Yeah, but the problem with that is TNA is not in control of Hogan's contract. It's basically Spike, and my thing is Spike is pretty much it's up to Spike if they want to get rid of Hogan or not.
Dixie needs to go behind this back and plead with the executives to let Hogan go. She needs to go to the board.
What you're trying to say is that Spike has that power.
She needs to go to the board.
I don't see Spike being that smart and letting Hogan go.
Oh God.
They're all screwed.
They're doomed.
Unless Hogan really wants to go, because don't forget he did decide to do the whole 2K thing. As I said, it's clause he can go outside without TNA's permission. And if WWE makes him an offer, to come back, that'd probably be one reason for him to leave TNA. But the only way I can see
Hogan, it's all about money, though, man.
Exactly.
Hogan's a predator,
and TNA doesn't have that money. So the only person that can get rid of him from TNA is Hogan himself.
Yeah, Hogan.
So hopefully him being pissed that they let go of his daughter will probably make him go too.
It's like Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory where the spoiled girl Veruca, it goes down the trash chute and like the father dives in after her. Let's hope that Hogan goes the way and goes ahead and dives out of the company.
I can't believe you just made it Willy Wonka reference.
Yeah,
I can. It was hilarious.
Veruca Salt.
Oh boy. Let's get into some little entertainment news. Is anybody anticipating the spinoff for The Walking Dead?
They're doing a spinoff for The Walking Dead?
I heard about this, but I don't know what it is.
I thought they were doing a spinoff for Breaking Bad.
Both.
They're doing both. The Breaking Bad spinoff's going to revolve around Saul Goodman, the lawyer Better Call Saul. The Walking Dead one's going to be another story with new characters, but I like the fact that they're taking their time with it because they're saying it's probably not going to come out until 2015. So
I mean, if they do a spin-off of The Walking Dead, they would do better instead of having it as a TV show, but having it as like webisode series.
Yeah.
Like showing different characters that's in this world.
I thought the webisodes were an interesting idea. I mean,
Yeah.
like little things to tie you over to the
Yeah.
new season, you know.
That would make sense.
That'll be
So
better.
I'm totally for it. I'll definitely watch it now that Breaking Bad's ending. In terms for me and AMC, Walking Dead, all they got left. So.
Yeah. And
And one quick thing, Karen.
Hmm.
I don't know if you saw my post, but I did watch World War Z.
Mm-hmm.
The book was
okay.
better.
It was okay. I didn't hate it.
But you didn't love it.
Huh?
But you didn't love it.
I wouldn't buy it. No, I wouldn't buy it. But it does give me intrigued to read the book, if that counts for anything.
The book is better.
The book is way better.
I heard a friend of mine said she was going to give me the book and said I should read the book. And it's like ending. I like a little twist at the end, and it was okay. I would say rent it. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed the book. I actually liked the story, the interviews that the reporter did. I mean, the first couple of chapters were kind of like boring because he's talking to military type people, but when he got into like the human side, it got really interesting. It really did.
That's the best part.
With the movie, I like how one of the few things I liked about it, I like how it cut straight to the point of it happening. You know.
Yeah.
Long overdone story. Why did this happen? Like, he got straight to the point, and then, Brad Pitt saving the world full of zombies. Can I really believe that?
No.
It's hard to believe.
Like in the book, it shows you how they actually went about saving the world. Like what the steps that every single group of people did.
Yeah.
One of the stories I was like, really? That's what you did? Like one of the stories I really, really enjoyed was like a group of college students boarded up because they were in a gated college community. They made sure they blocked off every single entrance and exit so the Walking Dead could not come in. And anybody that was infected, they went ahead and killed them and threw them over the side. And they basically became a small militia right there in town. So all the survivors could go to them, and they had their little own farming community and whatnot. And they just took care of their people and those who came in.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. So I can't wait to finally. I did have two holy shit moments. The holy shit moment where the guy tripped and shot himself.
Yeah.
I screamed to that. And then what was the other one?
hey, don't give too much spoilers.
It's not spoiler. It's not spoiler. It's just like the part where he was in that room and the other zombie was on the other side. That part. That's all I'm gonna say. So not bad. Wasn't crazy about, but decent.
Yeah, you'll enjoy the book because there's like little stories that you would like. Like I said, like there was
if anything, it got me pumped for Walking Dead next month. So
yeah, mission accomplished.
So I hope the spinoff's good. It's like Robert Kirkman, creator of Walking Dead, he's milking this story for as much as possible with the show, those books. If you ever get a chance, check out those novels about the governor. Those novels were fantastic.
I need to read those things.
Well, I'm gonna make it.
Just to say that in the game, so I'm not surprised he's doing it, and I really hope it's good. So.
I'm gonna make it my mission to finish last season because next episode since I think the next 2 weeks will lead me into October, right?
Yeah.
So next episode we will be talking about last season of Walking Dead, getting ready for the new season.
Awesome.
So that will be one of the topics next week.
Can we talk about American Horror Story too?
I haven't seen the second season.
You don't have to. It's like they're each a different story.
Yeah, but I want to talk about the second season.
Okay, that's cool.
But we'll do that. I think we'll be able to do that by the end of the weekend, depending on Netflix and when the DVDs for that season come out.
Sounds good.
We'll talk about the first season, and we'll talk about the new season, but we won't talk about the second one. Let's see. Let's get into a little gaming. Over the weekend, I got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows.
Really, that's the game we're going to talk about.
Well, we're going to talk about two.
I'm playing. Go ahead. How is it?
Actually pretty good. The controls a little bit hard. I do like that they, instead of like focusing on the new Nickelodeon show, not that there's anything wrong with the new Nickelodeon show, they kind of incorporated some of the voice actors from the show and some of the design for the show, but um, they made the turtles in April and most of the characters older,
Oh.
and it plays more to the older Ninja Turtle
I
fan.
was gonna ask, does it have more of a mature factor?
Yeah, it's more a mature factor, and it kind of panders a little bit more to the older Ninja Turtle fans. They are planning on doing Ninja Turtle game from based on the Nickelodeon TV show, which I will get.
I
But
actually enjoy the TV show.
yeah, the TV show is awesome. Especially, I like the plot twist that they had during the Crane movie.
Mm.
I was like shocked as hell when I heard about that. But
Are you I have to ask you. You know, I have to ask you this since you brought it up. The game. Are you excited for the movie?
what movie?
The new Ninja Turtles movie.
Fuck no. Fuck Michael Bay. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him.
You're not even gonna want to watch the trailer first before anything.
No.
I know a friend, and Adrian, if you're listening, I know you're probably gonna have to go because of your kids. I want to get his opinion, and if he tells me it sucks, I'm not going, and I will protest this motherfucker. Because Michael Bay has a long history of fucking shit up.
Oh God.
But
Painting Game was a good movie though. I'm gonna give
Painting
it
Game was pretty interesting.
I thought it was really good. Yeah.
Painting Game was interesting. But
When you
well,
play the game, do you ever
Needed better music,
have
though.
Shell Turtle Power?
no,
You should. I bet it will feel good.
yeah, but as anybody that played Ninja Turtle games before, it's better to play with Donatello than all the other ones. But that's just me.
Really, not Michelangelo?
You get killed easily with Michelangelo.
Michelangelo, yeah, you gotta be
You'll
skilled.
get killed easily with Michelangelo and Raphael. The only two turtles that are worth a damn are Donatello and Leonardo.
Leo and
I mean, you
Don.
have to be skilled to actually play Raphael.
You
have to have
can,
that.
but you just have to be really, really
Yeah, because I remember
nitpicky.
the only game that I haven't beaten Out of the Shadows yet. I'm on the level with Super Shredder. I do like how they got Super Shredder in this one. Very awesome how they got it like that. I won't ruin how they did it, but it's pretty good. If you're an older Turtle fan, I say get it. It's $15, $14.99. It's worth the download, but if you're an older Turtle fan, get it. If you're not a Turtle fan, you're probably not gonna like it. So,
Maybe if you're not, try to open broaden your horizons a little bit in the game world.
yeah, but very good game. So let's get to the big one. Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, and I'll let you take over this one, Pipe.
For me?
Yeah.
Oh, just, you seen the previews for it. You knew it was going to be, you knew you were going to have mofos out there Monday at midnight. They said there were pictures of long-ass lines.
That's what I wanted.
People ready for it.
I would
And
have.
I was thinking, like, yeah, it's going to be big. And then when I saw the news, it was like 800 million worldwide on the first day. I was like, oh my god. And it broke the Black Ops 2 record by like 300 million.
Damn.
Holy crap.
Well,
And I haven't played it yet. But I'm supposed to be getting it tomorrow. I heard nothing but positive reviews. Great story, great action, great game, and I love the fact that, the creators, they have so much freedom with it. And of course they said, like, they had tons of companies trying to offer them, like, movie opportunities for those games, and they just said no. Because the real freedom is going to come with making the game.
it's kind of stupid to do a movie when
No, I'm saying like they got like serious offers for that, especially with Vice City and San Andreas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They said like it came close at times, but they just realized like nah, it wouldn't work.
Yeah, we gotta see how Need for Speed. I don't have
I
high
admit,
hopes for that.
just the fact that Jesse from Breaking Bad did it, I do want to see it. I want to check this out.
I don't know. To me, it's probably going to be a ripoff of Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
It's just
Generated.
like again, and the fact that Michael Keaton is in it is like seriously.
We have to see how it is before I can make my judgment.
I just want, I'm at that stage now. Like, let me see a trailer first, then we'll talk.
Yeah, trailer.
So can I
But
I
wanted.
Karen, what is it, Karen?
I wanted.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Do your game.
I wanted to go see the line because I remember I went to my nearest GameStop. Well, actually, I saw the one where I work, and there were lines coming out for like Call of Duty World War III.
Yeah.
And then I went to the one near me, and there was like people out there camping and stuff because it gets real hectic when a new game comes out. It just depends on what game it is.
Yeah, what game it is.
Yeah. It's usually with Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, and Madden, ain't it?
Madden.
You have people who will camp out like crazy for Madden. I mean.
I would play Madden, but I'm not too crazy about it. It's just the same thing with updated roster.
But it's just people who are just pumped for the NFL season. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's really what it is.
But that is incredible though. Like still 800 million. Like
The best one still to me is Vice City. It just something about hearing Lionel Richie's "Running Through the Night" and what's that song on there?
Push to the Limit.
No, Autograph. And shoot somebody in a car.
That's a great credit you give Grand Theft. Like Grand Theft Auto always have the perfect soundtracks.
And
they're like one of the best entertainment entity that can create a soundtrack. They just nail it every time.
Those radio DJs are awesome. I love
one of the radio DJs
was playing part 4 and that one with Cat Williams.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to do my mission, but I'm
laughing
my ass off. Just like
she has done like
I can't imagine what part 5 is gonna have.
But I'm kicking myself because I had San Andreas. I think I was almost through with it because I got to the part where he bought the casino.
Okay.
And all he had to do was he had to, you had to get girlfriends and you had to make them happy, and you had to get the key from one of the girlfriends. Then my damn disc.
You had a ways to go. You still had a long way to go.
Damn it.
No, you had a long way to go.
And then my game got scratched up and it wouldn't play right. So, and I played the prequel to Vice City on PSP, but I didn't get to finish that because my PSP started messed up. And I got Grand Theft Auto 4, and I still got beat that. The last thing I did on that was the bank robbery.
Oh yeah, that was good. That was fun.
Yeah.
As far as Grand Theft Auto, I beat 3, I beat Vice City, I beat San Andreas, and I beat 4, and that was it. That's what I did. I did play 2.
Are you ready to get 5?
I might later. What did you want to say, Kim?
Okay, so since we're talking about game reviews, I actually have a movie review.
Oh.
I went to go see Riddick.
Oh, you saw Riddick?
Okay.
Go ahead.
I actually enjoyed the movie. Most people didn't much care for it, but I actually enjoyed it because it was him going back to basics, him trying to find his way again. Because as you know, in Chronicles of Riddick, you keep what you kill. But somewhere along the way of him staying, he got too civilized.
CinemaSins cut both of those movies to shreds.
I actually like the Riddick movies. I like Pitch Black.
Was it better than Chronicles though?
No.
Wow.
I actually like Chronicles better than Riddick. But the fight scenes in Riddick were really good. They had Dave Bautista in it.
I was gonna ask you that. How was Batista in that?
Bautista, he's coming a long ways of becoming a good actor.
I enjoyed him in the Man
of
with Iron
Fist.
Fist.
Yeah, I enjoyed him in Man of Iron Fist.
Oh,
It's
he
out
was
on
so
DVD now.
hilarious. I love him. Man,
I got
Iron
Netflix,
Fist,
right?
yeah.
But he's coming a long way, and the fact that Riddick tends to make promises he likes to keep. In fact, when he tells one of the guys, like, once I get unchained, I will kill you within 5 seconds. And he does. Like, when Riddick says, yeah, make sure I'm still chained, because once I come unchained, I will kill you within 5 seconds. And yes, he does kill somebody within 5 seconds. That's the promise right there.
Didn't Vin Diesel had to mortgage his house in order to finance the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this was he bought the rights to the character.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because
Yeah, so yeah, he owns that character. So yeah, that
I
was
tell
a
you a
lot
little
of.
Vin Diesel tidbit I didn't know. I didn't know the dude was the Iron Giant in that anime movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
You
Yeah,
didn't know it was him?
You
No, I didn't know that was him.
Yeah, that was his voice.
I can't talk. I didn't really know until like years after Fast and Furious first one. It was like, and then I saw it on TV, and it was like, oh my god, that is him.
But I also found out a tidbit that like Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, when he was asked to do a cameo, he didn't take the money. He's like, I'll do it for free.
He's very passionate about his projects.
Yeah.
I think he got along with that director. Him and the director just got along. He liked where it was going, and I think deep down he missed it.
But yeah,
He missed that franchise, and then the way that franchise is just blown up since.
Well,
Like,
it did bomb.
it did bomb, but it's still a good movie. I enjoyed it.
No, I meant like most of his movies after he did Fast and Furious pretty much bombed. Triple X.
I actually like Triple X.
I thought Triple X was good.
No, it was not. It was too out there. It was too overdone.
No, I actually really enjoyed Triple X.
No,
because sometimes you got
no,
it wasn't the greatest movie. It was
sometimes
good.
you just need a mind-numbing.
No, you can't do explosions and don't have anything happen.
It's worse than the second Triple X movie.
The whole thing where he went to the mansion, and all that, it was like I don't know. It was something like it's one of those Sunday movies you can watch when you got nothing else.
Watch Film Brain, and then you'll understand. Bad movie beat down, and you'll understand why I agree.
Watch what?
Bad movie beat down of Triple X. You understand why.
But anyways,
it's a bad movie.
I enjoyed Riddick.
That's another one of those I'm a Netflix type movies I would check out.
Okay.
Yeah, good review though.
My God,
And I think we'll end with this note. Was anybody feel fooled by that Justin Bieber photo?
I think a lot of people were fooled, and then were like, "Wait a minute, let me do some research." When I saw it, I was
after the whole twerk girl on fire video. It's like I'm not gonna believe Bieber is Robin now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. Everybody.
Actually,
I know if that was true. Can you imagine the rants that would come with that?
Shit, DC thought it was bad when Ben Affleck was revealed as Batman. Shit, they didn't see nothing yet. That was.
I mean, actually, I found out there was another actor slated to be Batman. I think
we were in the same. It was Josh Brolin.
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
And wasn't it the dude from True Blood?
Choice, and then it just didn't work out.
What about the dude from True Blood?
I think he was just a name. He was never in the serious forefront.
But I would rather have Josh Brolin myself.
Yeah, why Affleck?
He would have killed that.
It doesn't make sense.
He would have killed that.
Well, it's nothing we can do about it. We had to wait till,
if he messes up as Batman, I'll be like, listen.
Shit.
I have to see it. I gotta see him in the costume.
He got a second chance after Daredevil. God help him if he messes this up.
I like that bit. I like that he's up front and taking it on the chin, though. I love that Affleck's taking all this shit in the chin.
I have to see it.
He was on, I think, Fallon or Kimmel, and he said he knows, he's reading it all. I'm a big boy, I can take it.
He hasn't convinced me. I mean, he hasn't convinced me. I have not convinced yet.
I want to believe you, and you know what you're doing, Affleck, but then I keep seeing reviews of this movie you got coming out with Timberlake. That Runner movie?
Yeah. Yeah.
And now I'm seeing that. Have you seen the preview for that, CK?
Dude, I'm just like,
Does it
okay.
not look stupid?
Yeah.
And I'm looking at him and trying to draw the Batman. I can't do it.
I keep seeing the Daredevil mask every time.
Yes, I do. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know
Like,
exactly how you
it's
feel.
a Daredevil.
But God, no Justice League. I'm surprised nobody from DC went over there and said, "Motherfucker, no."
Why don't you just give Marvel more reasons to laugh at this point? I mean,
Pretty much.
it's like Bieber's playing Robin, and then 30 minutes later, okay, so we got Captain America coming, Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor this year.
Hell, Burt Ward would pimp slap his dumb ass with that shit.
Hey, for this, I gotta look it up. I gotta look up something, guys. They gotta have one of those Hitler movies one of those little Hitler videos on YouTube when he finds out that Ben Affleck is playing Batman. And
99999.
And all the people are outside.
Yeah.
Listening.
It's great. It's hilarious.
Even put in like the scene in Inglourious Basterds where he was going 99999.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then someone like posted this joke like on, and they didn't want Josh Whedon to make Wonder Woman.
Oh God, that's gonna be
they're
unreal.
cool with this, but we're cool with that.
I said it once, I'll say it again. I said it after I finally got through watching Avengers. DC is gonna screw this up with Justice League.
Bad.
I mean, you can't really do
right now in terms of DC. The best thing they got going for them is fucking Arrow.
Yeah.
That and animated movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and the animated movies, of course.
I mean, it's going to be hard. If they decide to pick a Wonder Woman, it's going to be hard to pick a Wonder Woman.
They had Lucy Lawless, but she's probably too old for them.
I mean, in her prime, she would have been a great.
That first season, if they got her in the first season of Xena, when she hadn't bulked up too much, but she was bulking just enough.
Oh my God, that was Wonder Woman.
That was Wonder Woman. The first season of Xena, that was Wonder Woman.
Now she could play, Diana's mother.
Well, she played Wonder Woman in the Justice League New Frontier.
Yeah, she did.
She was the voice.
She was the voice because she had the voice. She has the.
She had the voice, the physique, the coke body. She had it all.
But since she's not in her prime like she was in Xena, she'll be more of the mother. Yeah.
She's too old now.
I mean, you got a great story right there, right off the bat. You know? So everyone's still upset about Ben Affleck as Batman. Just rent or buy the Flashpoint Paradox cartoon movie. You'll feel so much better a little bit.
I got it. We'll be talking about that next week, too. I mean, next show, too.
I gotta watch that.
But
until then, just watch a Ben Affleck movie and picture Daredevil's mask or Batman's mask. Have a fun drinking game doing it.
Seki team, Daredevil. Take a shot.
Yep. That's going to be a drinking game that's going to keep going for the next 2 years.
Yeah. It's good for business.
No, it's
Oh, God.
And on that note, we conclude another Triple Threat episode. I'd like to thank Cowboy Kid, Blazing Fury, and The Pike.
I want to be Robin.
What's up?
You want to be Robin?
You want to be Robin? If you're going to be Robin, I want to be Nightwing.
Hell no.
Oh, God.
No.
Yes.
No, you can be Batgirl.
No, I'll be Nightwing.
You be Batwoman.
No, Nightwing.
Batwoman.
Nightwing.
Batwoman.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's let Dragon Con decide next year.
Yeah.
There are some women who dress up as male characters, so I can do it, motherfucker.
Well, we did say both, so.
Thank you all for listening.
Thank you for listening, and please subscribe, comment, and let's try to make it to 900. We're almost there, halfway there.
Woohoo!
And thank you, and goodbye.
That backflip, though.